Hi everybody, this is Tess with Tess Loves This Yarn, and today I'm going to make a short video about something that I love, which is cotton. I know you were all guessing pickles and Mountain Dew, weren't you? Which I love my pickles, I do, and I love my Mountain Dew. I'm going to take a little drink right now. Tasty. Nectar of the gods. Yummy. But, yeah, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I am here to talk about cotton. And you guys, I have always liked cotton, but I am on a cotton kick right now. I mean, I am so into cotton. And it all started right before Christmas, when a package arrived in the mail for me. And it was from my sweet friend, Chris, at Crisscross Crafts. Now, Chris does not have a YouTube channel, but she has an Instagram channel. And I will put the link down below. And you guys go visit Chris, okay? Because she is an awesomely talented gal. And anyway, what Chris did, in the package she sent me some kitchen crocheted items. One was a towel with the little loop-de-doop-de thing that buttons, and you can hang it over like your stove, the handle on your stove, or maybe like on a cabinet. You know what I'm talking about? I think y'all do. But anyway, she sent me one of those, and she sent me a dishcloth. Now, I would show you these things, but they're in my kitchen. And the dishcloth is actually in my sink, so I can't show them to you. But what I think Chris used to make those items for me, I think she used Lily's Sugar and Cream Scrub Off, which is this, Lily's Sugar and Cream Scrub Off. And you guys, when I was looking at the dishcloth that she made it in a pretty colorway. It's like red, white, and blue, which is awesome because that's a color scheme that goes any time of the year, right? So I love that. However, I don't know how to get that same colorway again. I haven't seen it online, but maybe it's been, maybe it was like a last year colorway or something. I know these were last year, the two that I have, because I actually bought these last year on clearance at Joann's. And when I was looking at the dishcloth that Chris sent me, I kept thinking, I think I've seen this yarn somewhere before. And I thought, I think I saw it in my stash. So, of course, I started going through my cotton boxes, which y'all know thanks to Petra. Do y'all know Petra? Petra's Happy Place? She helped me organize all my yarn. So, yeah, thanks to Petra, I was able to go right to my cotton bins, which I have like 4 or 5 bins that are just cotton, and I have them labeled. Oh, yes, I do. I'm that organized. I have them labeled, and one of them is Lily's Sugar and Cream, and so actually 2 of them are. So anyway, I went right to those 2 bins, and I opened them up, and I started looking through, and sure enough, I have 2 of each of these. I have 2 of these and 2 of these. And you guys, I have already used these, and look how much I have left. I've already used these, and I have made 2 washcloths, or dishcloths rather. And this one has the scrubby in the middle, and this one has the scrubbies on the edges, like on the Yeah, close to the edge. So I made these using these. And you guys, look how much I have left. And let's see. Um, these come in balls that are 2.6 ounces. And you guys, now this is a little tip I learned from Ross. Do you guys know Sweet Ross? It smells like yarn. He is awesome. He's so awesome that hubby watches him with me. Now, hubby also watches Sweet Gary at Urban Yarns. But those are the only two yarning videos hubby will watch with me. And he just loves Ross's sense of humor and his candidness, which I also love about Ross. And he loves Gary's upbeat personality and his full head of hair. His perfect full head of hair. Because, you guys, something you may not know about Superman. He is bald. Bald. No hair. Bald. And he's so jealous of Gary's perfect hair. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Anyway, the tip that I got from Ross was weighing your yarn and your projects to see how, if you have enough yarn to do something. Like, he weighs his hats, and then he'll have like leftover yarn, and he'll weigh that to see if he has enough to make another one of his Ross hats. And so, oh, great hat pattern for those of you who knit. I knit and I crochet, so I do both. But anyway, Ross has a scale. It's not this one. This one is a heavy duty scale. It actually goes up to 110 pounds, and it can weigh things from 0.1 ounce all the way up to 110. And I have this scale because, you guys, I am also a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. For those of you who didn't know that, I love paper crafts too. And so I do a lot of card making and scrapbooking. And of course, I do sell Stampin' Up! Products. And so I am sometimes mailing packages and boxes of things out to people with my Stampin' Up! Business. And that's why I have this bigger, more expensive scale. I think this scale was like $50, something like that. But you guys, I have a smaller scale in my yarning corner, and I got that on Amazon too. Now that only weighs like up to 3 pounds or something. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying, but it weighs from like this one, like from 0.1 up to like 3 pounds. And I use that all the time, just like Ross does. Whenever I have like a remnant like this, and I want to see if I have enough yarn in this right here to make another dishcloth or whatever I'm making, I now weigh this. And I never knew or thought to do that before I started watching Ross. Now, I've been watching Ross for a long time, for years, actually. So he is the first YouTuber that I really discovered in the yarning world. And back when I started watching him, he didn't have a whole lot of subscribers. But now I think he has like maybe close to 14,000, something like that. But it's because he's amazing. So yeah, go check Ross out. But long story short, let's weigh this puppy. Now I'm going to take the band off. And I'm just going to weigh it. And I'm going to weigh it on my big fancy scale because my little scale is in my bedroom back there. Okay? So I'm just going to sit this ball down. Okay, so I have 1.9 ounces of this left. And now I'm going to weigh the dishcloth I made and see how much that weighs and see how many more dishcloths I can get. And that dishcloth weighs 0.7 ounces. So yeah, so all you would need to do is take 0.7 ounces into the 2 point, I've already forgotten how much yarn I had. We'll put it back on there. Oh, I have 1.9 ounces. So you just take that in and you divide it out and you can tell how many more of these you can get. So I can get 3 more dishcloths out of this right here. How amazing. Now that's if I do the same size as this one, which, you guys, I like this size. I do, because I like how it just fits in my hand. Now a lot of people, they like bigger sizes, but I like them just like in this size. For me, that's my perfect size. But yeah, so I have these 2 colorways. This one is greens and this one is pretty purple. And so I'm super excited because I'm going to make a bunch of these so I can have them for my kitchen, because I like to clean off my counters and my coffee machine and, you know, all that kind of stuff with these. Because, you know, sometimes you get those really stuck on spots of something. I mean, you don't always know what it is either. But I tell you, this will scrub it right off. So, yeah, because I've been using the one that Chris made me. I use that like a wild banshee, and it's holding up really well. So I highly recommend the scrub off yarn. Okay, I want to put that little band back on because I don't like naked yarn. I do not. I like to have bands on my yarn. Alrighty, so that's just a tip about weighing your yarn, so you know if you have enough yarn for a project. Especially, you know, when it's a brand new ball of yarn, you can tell because you know the yardage is what it says on the band. But when you've used it already, like I have, you don't know how many yards are in there unless you unwind it all and measure it out, which, like, who wants to do that, right? So you weigh it. Thank you, Ross. Thank you, honey, for that little tip. All right, so I'm going to put this back in my drawer. Oh, and by the way, this scale stays in my craft room because this is where I do all things Stampin' Up. Alrighty, so there. Now what I want to show you next is just some more of these dishcloths that I made. Now these are not the scrubby kind, and these scrubby ones I did in just a simple stitch. It's a half double crochet. That's it. Now these are a different story. See these? Aren't they beautiful? And I did these in, I believe it's called the lemon peel stitch. Now, it could be wrong, and I'm going to try to look it up and put it in the description below, but I love, love, love this stitch. It's just an easy stitch pattern, and look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? And of course I did not weave in my ends yet. Who else does that? Weaving in ends? Ugh. That's ugh, right? Ugh. But anyway, I will weave in these ends because these dishcloths are for my sister, my little sister. She's in the process of getting a new kitchen. Yeah, whew. You know, that's when you have to wash your dishes in the bathtub and things like that because you've got no kitchen sink. But yeah, I think she does have a kitchen sink again. But I've made her 4 of these so far, and I think I'm going to make her a couple more because My little sister has 6 kids. Yeah. Alrighty. Busy lady, my little sister. But she's going to get 6 of these dishcloths from me. And I think I'm going to make her a couple of towels, like hand towels, doing the same exact stitch. So everything will match. And I will weave in my ends before I give them to her. I will. So yeah, I have those. And then, you guys, I have to show you this. I don't know if any of you have used the Peaches and Cream Stripey that we get at Wally World. I'm telling you what, this is a great bargain from Walmart. This is only $1.77 for a little cake of this yarn, and it is 100% cotton. And it is 102 yards. Now these are only 2-ounce balls, so they're smaller balls, but you still get 102 yards. And you guys, this cotton is super soft. I mean, you could make a garment out of this. You can make like a nice summer sweater with, like short sleeves, or you could make a shawl. You can make, what do you call that? A kerchief, those jibby-hickeys that you put on your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that, or maybe it's like that. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to wear this on my head. Don't worry. But you know what I mean. You can make a kerchief out of it. But this is so soft. This is not a kitchen yarn. No. This is more like for garments. That's how nice and soft it is. So yeah, so what I did was I made a washcloth. And this is like to use in the shower or the bathtub. And like especially for Wonder Boy. So it is, I made that in that same stitch pattern, which I think is lemon peel. But it's nice, and I think this will really help with Wonder Boy's dry skin because it does have texture, so you can scrub, but yet it's soft enough that it won't irritate your skin. Now, these kitchen cottons are rougher cottons. This is made out of Lily's Sugar and Cream, the gray ones that I'm giving my sister. So, yeah, Lily's Sugar and Cream. And these are the super-sized balls that come from Joann's. And speaking of Joann's, my daughter is home today because it's a professional development day, which you all know I'm a retired teacher. And we call those PDD days, okay? Professional Development Days, PDD. And we love those days, especially now because you work from home. So my daughter's at home. So I might sneak off to Joann's when she goes to lunch. And when I say when she goes to lunch, I mean she leaves the bedroom and goes to the kitchen. So yeah, I might sneak off to Joann's and get some big balls of this cotton yarn in this colorway. Isn't that pretty? Now this is for my kitchen, everybody. I love that colorway. Look at that. So this I got at Michael's last night, and it's a small ball of yarn, but it's Lily's Sugar and Cream, but it's the little ball. And it only has, I think it has like, maybe, 95 yards. And it's 100% cotton. And it's definitely a kitchen cotton. It's more of that, rougher kind of cotton. Rougher. Sound like a dog. But, yeah. Anyway, I want to get these big balls like this one, the super size ball. And this one's hot green. And I did get this one at Joann's. But look how well that goes together. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So I want to make more in this colorway and maybe even make a couple of towels for my kitchen, because my kitchen it's like a real soft, the color is like a super soft yellow, like just a hint of yellow. Yeah, just a hint. And it just, I think greens, especially this like pretty green, this limey green, I think it'll go real well in my kitchen. But I'm going to go up to Joann's and I'm going to look around and see what they have. And they might even have a different colorway that I think will go even better with my kitchen. And if so, I'm going to buy a few balls. Now, we're not going to tell anybody, okay? Because I already have a lot of cotton. But I don't have one that I want to put in my kitchen yet. Yeah. Okay. So, the last cotton cake that I want to show you is the Caron cotton cakes. Now, if you guys remember, I got these on clearance. When was it? I got these on clearance at Michael's. Maybe in September, October, something like that. And I got these really cheap. These are normally like $10, and I think I paid like $3 for the ones I have. And I have two in this colorway. It's called Candied Lavender. Now I have two in a light gray color, and I also have two in pink, and I think it's called Dusty Pink, something like that. But it's almost, that pink is almost like this color, almost. And so I was thinking I could use those together because I can't find those colorways anymore, because I do think they were last year's colorways. But these Caron cakes, cotton cakes, are not 100% cotton. They are 60% cotton and 40 60 cotton and 60 acrylic. No, they are 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. So it makes them super versatile, I think. And you still get that cottony feel, and you still get the durability of the cotton. And it doesn't like pill up either like some acrylics do. So what I'm doing with this is I'm not making like dish towels or washcloths because it's not 100% cotton. But what I am making, you guys, granny squares. And guess what I'm going to do with these? I'm going to stitch these together, and I'm going to make a blanket, a nice cotton-ish blanket. So yeah, I'm super excited. So I will keep you guys informed on these, because I think this blanket's going to be awesome. And I might even give it to Wonder Boy because he likes a lot of different colors. You know, he likes it. It's aesthetically pleasing for him. So yeah, I might just give it to Wonder Boy. So I'm going to make it to fit his bed. And his bed in his room is a queen size bed. And it's big like that because sometimes we need to lay down with him. Like when he's having a bad night or when he's sick. Those are the only times I lay down with him. But yeah, on those times I will lay down with him. Or Superman will. But anyway, that's a long big story about not a lot. But anyway, yeah, I'm making granny squares. And you guys, this granny square I'm making is the solid granny square from Girly Bunches. She makes this solid granny square. And it's very similar to Anya from Ophelia Talks. It's very similar to her granny square. So either one, Girly Bunches or the one on Ophelia Talks, you can do either one. That's this. Okay? So anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. And it's almost noon. So I think I'll be skating out of here to go to Joanne's. Ooh, here comes my daughter. I hear her. So, you guys, I'm gonna go. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna post this until tomorrow morning. So, cause it's Friday today. And my son is driving home from school. And so he's gonna be here, I think around 5:30. And while I'm out, I want to pick up some groceries and make him a special little dinner for my kids. You know, it's Valentine's Day weekend and all. So, yeah, so I'm going to post this tomorrow. But I love you all. And there's Thor. He wants to go outside, I bet, yeah. So, you guys, as always, be kind and be safe out there in the world, no matter where you are, okay? Love you all. Mwah. Bye.